Hello, hello. All right. So we are going to talk about the membership for just a minute. I'm going to let people hop on. How are you guys? So I've been live twice today. Long time. I know a lot of you are going to be watching the replay, but I am preparing now to have a really good beginning for you in the membership. And I don't have to sell you on the membership, okay? I think you know that it will be valuable. And I think you know that $39 is nothing. And it's going to support you for many years to come. So I do want to go over with you what is included, okay, so that you are aware of what you get, all right, for $39. But I'm sweetening the deal a little bit, all right? And this is for everybody, so don't get mad. Don't get mad. No. Okay? And if you already have it, okay, you'll get an extra month. So this is how the deal is going to be sweetened a little bit for the month of October. Okay? The month of October. All right? So first, my name is Raven Woods. I'm the CEO and founder of Autism Mom Rocks IEP, and I help parents like you gain knowledge and confidence in becoming the CEO of their IEP. I need a better lighting. Okay, so the membership has been a long time coming. Make sure you guys post a 1 below if it's your first through third time catch me live, a 2 below if you're an oldie but goodie. Let me try to turn this light on. So the membership has been a long time coming. When I created Rock the IEP, that course is so in depth, I overcommitted myself. Okay. And, but that course is so in depth that it's just fine. But for this, I'm really putting a lot into doing what I want you to go do. Okay. The course Rock the IEP is all about beginning to end. What is the IEP? What is it about? My hunt and gather, all of that stuff. The membership is a place that you're always going to be able to come back to. All right. That you are going to have many of your questions answered, if not all, and then some. And it's really about me taking you on the journey of how you really need to attack your IEP, not people, the IEP. Okay. All right. And so I want to teach you from my hell and the learning I did and went through from being put through hell, the strategies and the things that work. All right. That I not only did for my own daughter, but I now do for many, many parents. And continue to do for many parents and continue to win for the child, which in my mind, that's all that matters. Okay. Is it going to happen for you right away? No. But are you going to start feeling like, okay, I got this. I can do this. And you're going to go and you're going to practice and you're going to totally flop. And then you're going to come back, to the monthly calls and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is what happened. What do I do? Help me. And you're going to get that help. Okay. So you get 3 hours face-to-face with me. Okay. And that is a, $300 plus value. Okay. Then you are going to get now. All right. So what I have is you can buy it monthly, which is $39, or you can buy 4 months and you get one of those months free. Well, through the month of October, if you get the 4 month, which is really paying for 3 months, you get the 4th month free. I am going to give you my services, accommodations, and modifications mini course for free. Okay. So you get a month free of the membership and you get the mini course free in the month of October. Okay. So if you buy the 4-month, you get one of those months free because you're only paying for 3 months out of those 4. And I'm going to give you the mini course for free. For those of you who have joined the membership and you already have the mini course, then I will give you an extra month of the membership. But you need to message me if you have bought the 4 months and you already have the services, accommodations, and modifications course, and let me know, because we're just going to send in bulk everybody the mini course who purchases the 4 months in October. So if you already have the course, then message me and we will give you the 1 month of the membership for free. So you'll have 5 months. Okay. And you'll only have had paid for 3. All right. So that is the sweet deal that you guys will get. So basically, if you buy 3 months, it says 4. But if you buy 3 months, you get that 4th month free. If you have the services, accommodations, and modifications mini course, then I will give you an extra month free. So you'll get 5 months for 3, really paying for 3 months. But if you don't have the services, accommodations, and modifications mini course, then you'll get that for free. Okay. And so you'll have 4 months, 1 month free, and then the mini course. Okay. So that is the sweet deal. Hey, Bill, how are you? Okay. So what is this about? Like, why should you really care about it? The twice a month in October, it's only going to be one time. All right. For 3 hours this Thursday. You're going to get an email tomorrow. So this Thursday, 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. All right. The times are going to vary. All right. But more likely than not, it's going to be in the evening or later on in the different times on the weekend. You know, it's going to vary. All right. You're not going to make every single call, but there will be replays. All right. And you'll make the ones you can, and the ones you don't, you'll be able to watch and also have the replays because that will be put into your membership. All right. The link will be put into the membership and should be already in the membership. And so you'll go to the link, it'll say Zoom, click the Zoom to log in, and you will automatically be taken to the Zoom so that you can be on the call. All right. And so the process is going to be going through different things that happen in IEP meetings every day. All right. So all the crap that happens in IEPs, good stuff, bad stuff, horrible stuff, the gaslighting, the BS, everything is going to be discussed. All right. And we're going to put it all out there. And you already have in the membership multiple PDFs. For example, the first email you should send to the school if you're looking for having a meeting, making sure it's said in the right way, all of those things. My FERPA request, that is everything in the kitchen sink, and so many more PDF documents. And the ones that are not in the membership, everything else in my products, if you go to my website and see my products, I have like tons of products and I have more coming. And everything else that isn't in the membership, you get for half off. So like if something's $2.97, you get it for half off. All right. So there's a lot of perks there. And then you get the 3 hours a month. I'm going to have experts come in. Speech therapists, occupational therapists, BCBAs, psychologists, special ed teachers, gen ed teachers, you name it, they're going to come. And I am setting that up as we speak so that those start as soon as we can. And you're going to be able to hear from other people as well. Okay. And you're going to be able to listen to some video. You're going to be able of me in IEP meetings with other parents. You're going to be able to hear what happens, things that, you would think would catch you up, in your words, those are going to flow after you start learning different strategies to keep things moving. All right. And moving in the right direction. And the places where you feel stuck and you're not sure what to say or you're nervous, this is where it's going to be important for you to really listen up, because you will be able to stick up for yourselves and you will be able to push through the nerves, and you will learn to be able to put your emotions aside in order to be an effective advocate. This is for moms, dads, sisters, brothers. This is for other advocates, who just want to learn more. It's for administration. It's for teachers. I had an administrator call me and say, hey, can you tell me about your membership? And she went ahead and, joined, and she's excited to learn more. And she used to be an admin that's retired now. And so I think it's really important for us all. We're all going to learn from each other as well. But the most important thing is to know how to go kick some butt in that meeting. All right. And when I say kick some butt, I mean go in there, win for the child, and get out. All right. So that is the most important thing that I want you to do. All right. And it's really important to be able to learn the strategies that you may not think about at the moment, the things that you may go into an IEP knowing or wanting to say, not losing that train of thought because you're all over the place or nervous or forget what you had to say, even though you had it written right in front of you. Really focusing on being successful in your advocacy and not being afraid to speak the truth. And when I say that, I mean, if it comes across rude, but it is the truth, you speak the truth. The more questions I'm going to teach you the strategy of the more questions you ask, the more you're going to learn, the more you're going to figure it all out. And that aha moment's going to happen, which is going to not always be a good thing, but it's going to be a much needed thing. All right. So when I say it's not going to be always a good thing, that means, who wants to have that aha moment of, oh shit, I just did not see that for the last 4 years. But catching it, knowing it, figuring it out, realizing that it's something that's been done and not doing it again from here forward is what the goal is. Dealing with the argument that is constant. Unless you break down, there's an argument. All right. I need this for my child. I want this for my child. This is why, etc. They're not listening to you. And stopping that darn merry-go-round. There's nothing healthy about that merry-go-round. There's nothing healthy about having arguments. However, they are much needed when it comes to this process until you get to a certain point. And once you get to that certain point, those arguments decrease. I can promise you that. I know it's going to take a time and some time, but I can promise you it happens. Okay. The other thing is you are going to learn how, easier said than done, to control your anxiety and emotions. All right. In order to be able to catch on to the wording that's coming out of people's mouths that you have got to hear and has to set off that red flag and bell in your mind in order for you to effectively be able to come back with what you need to say in order to get the answers you need and to be able to move forward. All right. So many times we get caught up in this circle and this merry-go-round, and it's not worth it. All right. I just recently did a post on the fact that, in creating goals, I would get so caught up on in the goal there. It's still incorrect, but I let them do it now because I have a way around it. But they should not be putting instructional level in regards to anything in a goal ever. Okay. You're going to learn how to break down the IEP into pages. All right. When I say I go through the IEP in pages, you're going to learn exactly what I do and why I do it and the psychosis of what goes in my head when I'm going through the IEP. All right. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you it works. Okay. I may, create not so many friends, in this business. But I'm not really sure if it's affected me or not. It has not affected me at all. Okay. In fact, guys, to be quite honest, as much as I talk about going after school districts and doing what needs to happen in order to get my kiddos what they need, at the end of the day, most of those teachers have a high level of respect for me and have called me later to say, hey, I just wanted you to know you did awesome in the IEP meeting for, so-and-so. I just wanted you to know that, you're a really good advocate and they're lucky for you to be on their side. Or, just little things like that will just make my day because I am a go-getter. I am someone that has no problem speaking my piece. And I also have no issue doing what is necessary in order for children to get what they need in the educational setting. I don't hesitate or skip a beat if it comes down to, am I going to hurt your feelings or am I going to get to the damn bottom of the problem? And more than likely, you're sugarcoating or hiding what the real issue is so that there's no clarity. All right. There's times where in an IEP, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. You'll hear something and maybe you'll continue for a hot minute and then you'll hear it again and you're just like, that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to teach you when those things arise. I'm going to teach you how to let that bell go off. And I'm going to teach you how when those things arise, what you need to do. You stop everything. All right. And when I tell you guys that I stop meetings literally in their tracks, everybody needs to stop in order to address certain things, in order to realize and process, we ain't rushing this. Not happening. I'm very sorry, but we're not rushing this. So a lot of you I've talked to, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you not have them rush. They always rush. They always rush me. And then I feel all worried and anxiety. And then I get nothing out that I wanted to get out. It happens every time. It's so frustrating. That's what I'll hear. And I know it's very frustrating, which is why you have to be the CEO of your IEP meeting, guys. You have to learn to take charge, not boss around, not be nasty, unless you have to, but you want to take charge of your space, your rights, and your child's rights. And you advocate for them to the maximum extent possible. And you're always going to be 7 steps ahead of the game. It is not worth, I tell people this all the time, stop going to IEP meetings unprepared, telling me I'm so worried. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have an IEP meeting tomorrow and I'm not really sure what's going to happen. My child needs this, my child needs that. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Cancel that meeting. That's what you need to do. Cancel that meeting. Cancel it. I can't make it. Sorry. We have to reschedule. I'm not prepared in order to participate as an equal team member. Okay? You don't go to IEP meetings unprepared. That is the dumbest of dumbest moves. Okay? You're going to learn that there's no rush in this. None. Stop rushing. All right? It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a one and done. If you think it is, then your child's going to have a shit IEP, and you just need to accept that your child's going to have a shit IEP and quit bitching about it. That's it. All right? So if you want to rush, if you think that you're going to go to an annual meeting and that you're going to have a great IEP and that's it, that, oh, we're going to the annual meeting, the school provided their opinions, no data, no real data, but they're going to show you a benchmark. That you don't. Do you think that's data? That benchmark that they gave to your child 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 times until they got the better grade, the better score. I'm going to teach you that too. How to know what that is and how to catch it. How many times you give that to my child? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're going to learn a lot. All right? You're going to learn how to not put yourself through so much stress before an IEP meeting, and you're going to learn how to put yourself through the preparation stages, all right, in order to be ready. What do? I'm going to set up a little video, okay, when you're on Zoom, all right, and you're going to watch me. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to show you exactly what I do, and you're going to go do it, and you're going to be successful at it. Okay? You're going to realize that when you start recognizing the disingenuous behavior from IEP members and start identifying everything that needs to actually be, all right, and identifying the things that are misleading you in the wrong direction, and being able to put a stop to them right then and there. To not be afraid to say, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I need to go to the bathroom. This is what I need to do. Take a break. We'll come back in 5 minutes. All right. I'm going to tell you why it's important too to always do it online and not go physically into the meeting. All right. When you physically go into the meeting, you're setting your own self up. All right. So, recap. When you purchase the 4 months, okay? When you purchase the 4 months, all right, you will get the services, accommodations, and modifications mini course for free in the month of October. If you already have the mini course, then you will get an extra month of the membership. So you'll have paid for 3 months of the membership and getting the 4th and 5th month for free. Okay, so that is your freebie for the rest of the month. All right, so it will end on the 31st, next Monday. Okay. If you have any questions, message me on WhatsApp and I will post that underneath. Okay. And remember, this is cheap. Okay. This is where you get to come. I'm doing this because it's super convenient for me. And the reason it's super convenient, I'm going to be very honest with you, is because I'm meeting with you guys 2 times a month. It's a huge value. And I'm doing what I love. Okay. Which is teaching you. I love being in IEP meetings. All right. I'll never really give that up. Okay. But I'm going to love teaching you to go do it yourself. Now, does that mean that you may not need some help right now and then get your stuff on point and then you take over after you've, had some training and feel that confidence that you're going to have? Sure. But does that mean that you're not going to put every effort into doing what you need to do to be able to grasp hold of these strategies? Grasp hold of what you need to be looking out for and listening to. One thing too, there's so many topics, guys, so freaking many topics I have written down. I don't even know which one to start with. We're going to start with the process, but it's crazy how much you're going to learn. And every time we meet, okay, so for this month, it'll be for 3 hours. It's going to be, we're going to kick it out because it's the end of the month. It's going to be fine because we're going to go over some things and we're going to go through the process and what you need to hone in on. So everything else is going to stem from that. All right. And, once you get the process, that first email and the FERPA is going to be a no-brainer. No freaking brainer. All right. You're going to know exactly what to do, how to do it, what you need to do, how you need to email them, everything. All right. More PDFs are coming. So you'll always have PDFs in there to use and utilize. And you're going to be getting an email tomorrow letting you know the date, time, all that kind of stuff of the first membership meeting this week and your terms and conditions that you checked off when you purchased, because there's going to be a lot of FERPA information shared with you. Okay. So parents were kind enough to, sign off on permission, giving me permission to share with you video and audio of things that have gone on in their IEP meetings, some things very personal. But in order to truly teach what is being done, you have to sometimes hear it and see it. And I get that because I'm visual and auditory as well. And so, I get that. And that's why I wanted parents' permission. Please, can I use this? Please, this is great. So you're going to hear arguments. You're going to hear, things said that you're just like, was that what was that just said? Yeah, you're going to hear, and then you're going to hear the response and how, answers come from it. And you're going to see the round and round and round red robin. But then you're going to also see how long it took for the win. All right. So there's going to be so much part of this. That's why it's just ongoing, each month, twice a month for an hour and a half. Every single one will end with a Q&A. And I totally realize not everybody's going to be able to make it every single time. So don't worry about that. The replays will always be posted within 4 days and you'll be able to watch the replay. So, you'll always be able to go into your membership. You'll always have ongoing PDFs being added. Any other PDFs that's not added will always be half off. And which means like every single one of my products that isn't a PDF that you get for free will always be half off. And then you get the calls. All right. So whether it's you can't make it physically, then you'll have the replay. Okay. And again, this month you'll get the mini course for free, the services, accommodations, and modifications mini course for free if you buy the 4 months. 1 month of that 4 months is free. So you're only paying for 3 months. And you'll get that if you buy the 4 months. You'll get the mini course for free. And like I said, yes, everybody that's already purchased gets that same deal. And if you already have the mini course, then you need to message me if you've already purchased. Or if you're going to be purchasing and you have the mini course, message me and you will get an extra month of the membership. So basically, if you have it already, the mini course, then you'll pay for 3 months. Well, it says 4 months, but you're paying for 3 months of the membership, and then you'll get 2 months for free. Okay. So it's sweet deal, you know, $39 and you get all of that. All right. And it's ongoing and it's not all the time. I didn't want to make it where it was weekly because that just can be a lot. You know, we already have a lot on our plate. So I did it where it's 2 times a month and it's going to vary. I'm going to play with times. You guys can feel free to, let me know different times. Obviously, you know that I can't make everybody happy, but at the same time, I will work with you and, I will play with different times to accommodate people. And, it's not going to be for everybody. And like I said, the replay will be there. So, sometimes it'll be like on a Sunday evening. Sometimes it'll be, like this time it's going to be Thursday night, so it's going to be various times. And I think that you all will truly benefit. Because it's the process that you have to learn and that quick wit. All right. And to get over your fears. So it's going to be a lot of mindset training as well. But yeah, so just take a deep breath, realize that you have the help, and know that laws are not going to be hammered into your head. I'm going to tell you exactly what to get, how to get it. And the laws just honestly just come with what I'm going to teach you anyway. All right. So the things that I say, oh, you're going to be really quick at coming up with this, or you're going to think about this, or you're going to come up with this. All of that has the laws in it. Does that make sense? So I don't have to throw up laws on you as I teach you how to come back if you hear a red flag. What is a red flag? How do you approach, something being said to you that's just full of shit, right? And how I say it and the way in which I say it, you're going to learn because it's in accordance to the law. All right. Idea always supersedes state. And the things that it doesn't, it's very clear on. You'll learn that too. So hopefully it's something that you really enjoy, that you look forward to, and that you can tell your friends about. And, I know one of my parents told her, autism group about it. And so I hope it's something you really enjoy and you really find value in. But I wanted to come on live, let you guys know that that is the deal for the month, the free mini course. And if you already have that, then you'll get an extra month free of the membership. So have a wonderful evening. I've been on 3 times today, and I know that, many people are at work, so you guys are going to be catching the replay, but I just wanted to let you guys know what it's about, what the offer is, and make sure to grab it by the end of the month. And the first meeting for this month is Thursday night, and you guys will be getting an email first thing in the morning. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.